everybody. For today, we are going to work on Quill for our bell work, do our journal, review for our quiz, then take the quiz, and then begin reading our next story. So for Quill, if you want to click on that link, you will complete the assignment on Quill for this week. Comma is number 2. You don't need to submit anything on Canvas. If you haven't yet joined our semester 2 course, then you would want to click here. But if you've already joined it, you can just click this link and it'll just take you to your Quill homepage. This week, we're looking at commas in dialogue. So make sure that you read the instructions and fill that out carefully. Then we have our journal for today. So the story that we're going to start later today has to do with time travel. So you're going to think about if time travel were possible, would you want to do it? Why or why not? And some questions that you could consider would be, what would you do in the past or the future if you could time travel? And what concerns might you have about time traveling? So remember that you need to write 3 complete sentences to receive credit. You don't have to address all of these, but these are just sort of ideas to get you thinking about what you could say so that you can get to those 3 sentences. Next, we're going to review for your quiz. So I will have a link here that will be published that will take you to a Kahoot that you can go through and review. It's very similar to what's on the quiz, so if you pay attention to the Kahoot, you should do well on the quiz. Also remember that all of that vocab is on there, and there are some vocab questions on the review as well. Then you'll go ahead and take our quiz. If you remember, the quiz is over the pedestrian, Harrison Bergeron, and your dystopian vocab. I have both of the texts linked here for you so that you can use it while you're taking the quiz. So I don't expect that you have memorized everything. Okay. The access code is dystopia. Okay. DYSTOPIA, all lowercase. Okay, dystopia. And it's 30 questions. So they are categorized by the text. So it will have like a heading. The pedestrian. Then as you go down, you've got vocabulary. As you go down further, you've got the section on Harrison Bergeron. So you'll know exactly which story the questions are asking about. It's not all jumbled up. And then finally, you are going to start reading our next story, which is called A Sound of Thunder. So this is also written by Ray Bradbury. He is the person who wrote The Pedestrian. And it's a little bit of a longer story. So for today, definitely try to get maybe the first, 2 to 3 pages read. And we will have time to continue working on it next time as well. Here is the story itself. Okay, and then the questions. And the questions are really guided reading questions, so you need to notice like where it tells you to stop and start, because sometimes it will ask you to make a prediction, sometimes it'll be referring to like a very specific thing. So you can see here, like in the first question, pause after you read the sign in lines 4 through 8. Note any information that seems unusual, and then your question is, based on this information, when do you think the story takes place? Okay, so the line with the number will tell you what line that you need to stop at. Like you can see here, this one says reread lines 13 through 18. And then underneath that is the question. Okay, so each time it's going to tell you where to pause, and then the question will be underneath it. Okay, so try to get through, maybe 2 or 3 pages of this, and then we will have time to continue reading it as well on Friday for A Day students and Monday for B Day students. If you have any questions, please let me know. I hope that you have a great day.